Good evening, everyone. I'm here with Jennifer Holness, Canadian film and television producer and screenwriter, and part owner of Hungry Eyes Film and Television. Jennifer, thank you for being here, and congratulations on being the recipient for the BBPA Exchange Women of Honor.
Yeah, thank you. I'm actually thrilled to be here.
Excellent, excellent. Tell us, what does receiving this prestigious award mean to you?
Well, and I think this is a part of what I will say. I am actually astounded that I'm considered mature enough and wise enough to receive it. So I think it just means that somehow some of the work that I've been doing has been noticed, and I've arrived at a certain place in my life that's good.
Great, great. What inspires you, Jennifer, and motivates you to continue in your career?
Okay, well, I'm a filmmaker, and it's real hard. We have an industry where there are very few images, there are very few producers of color, there's very few shows that really showcase our talent and our work. And so I think what inspires me to continue this work is just knowing that it's needed, that the work that my partner and I, Sutherland, that work is something that is valuable in our community and valuable to the world. So that's a big part of it. Another thing that inspires me, to be honest, is that I have 3 girls. And, I tell them things like, you have to persevere. You have to keep pushing. You matter. And so, you can't say this without, at least I can't, without trying to live it. So they inspire me to try to live it.
Fantastic. Tell us, what's next for you? Upcoming projects, future endeavors you'd like to share with us?
Well, first of all, I'll tell you what's right now. And what's right now is Home Again. And so Home Again is a feature film that I co-wrote and produced with my producing partner, Don Carmody, and Suds, my wonderful directing husband partner. We made that movie. And that movie has been a 6-year journey. Okay, a 6-year, yes, 6 years. It's about... it's a passion project for us, though. It's about people who are raised abroad after being born in Jamaica, raised abroad for most of their lives, and then being deported. And we really felt compelled to tell this story and to tell it right. It's in theaters right now. We had our first opening weekend. I think we surprised everybody. I think not the community, of course, because people came out. In Toronto, we are in 3 theaters in Toronto, and we've expanded. We're expanding on Friday to a 4th theater. Okay, so we're in downtown Toronto. We're in Scarborough at Morningside. We are in Brampton, Silver City, and we're going to Mississauga. So, it's square one, So that's because of hard work and support. So that is what's right now for me. And, after that, Suds and I are working on both another feature film. This one that also takes place in the Caribbean. Home Again is kind of like it's based on true stories. It's hard and it's intense. The next feature film will have a bit more of a comedic side to it. But again, it has politics, it has intrigue, fabulous characters, and it's just excitement city. So I'm really thrilled to be moving on to that project as the next feature film. And then we're both working on a couple of TV projects, trying to get them developed. And you know how that is, right? But I do think there's a lot of support out there, and so what we try to do is that we try to go to the people who want to support us.
Fantastic. Congratulations on the film expansion. I'm so happy for you.
Yes.
How can our viewers contact you or Hungry Eyes?
Well, first of all, we are on Facebook. So for Home Again, we are at Home Again Films. We are Hungry Eyes Film and Television. We're on Facebook. We have a website. So just put in Hungry Eyes Film and Television, and you will find us. And we take submissions. We actually do a lot of mentorship. So we do a lot of stuff. But of course, as you know, a lot about the business, and a lot about the business. It's a lot of work. a lot of hours. I mean, I sleep sometimes 3 to 5 hours is my routine. So we always try to help. We try to be a part of the community, but you just can only do so much. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. What advice would you give a young woman?
Yes. Okay. Well, for one thing, you are incredibly valuable, and you're powerful, and you have a voice. Use it. Seek partners. Seek people who treat you like the way you want to be treated, and be kind. That's some of what I would tell a young woman.
Amazing. A few more questions. Will you be attending this year's Harry Jerome Awards on Saturday, April 27th?
Absolutely. I'm very excited. Suds and I, we have to figure out what fabulous outfit to wear. But I'm so excited. I mean, it's such a wonderful organization, and the awards are just so powerful and important in our community. So we're just glad to attend.
Now, the theme for this year's Harry Jerome Awards is Building Bridges to Excellence. What comes to mind when you hear this?
Excellence. Oh, geez. I think for me, excellence is something to always strive towards. And whenever you think that you've arrived, it just means you got to keep on going. I really do think that. I think that when I think about building bridges to excellence, it's the constant push towards it. That's what that brings to mind. And that's what we have to do as human beings. We can't accept what's given. We have to stand up and say, I'm going to go out and do it. And that's a part of it, the constant move, that constant push towards something powerful and important.
Wonderful, wonderful. Final question. Name one woman who has or is currently inspiring you.
Okay. Now, this is a really interesting question because I actually have two women. Okay. One is actually so easy. It's the easiest thing. Michelle Obama. Okay. I love how this woman goes out into the world and represents us as women, as black women. She is phenomenal. And when I was growing up, I remember when Whitney Houston came out, and I was like, oh my God, there's a black woman that actually kind of looks like me. And, and I can sort of emulate in some way. Now we have Michelle Obama, okay? The first lady, one of the most powerful females on the planet, but who goes out into the world, not with this sense that I am great, but how can we all be great? So that's number one. And number two, it's actually the late, great Bev Folks. How we started Home Again, the project, we had a meeting with Bev, and she said to us, guys, this is something that people do not know about. She said to us, sometimes deportation is a death sentence. And these are powerful words for me, And it was that actually triggered this absolute desire to find out what was going on. And out of that came Home Again. So so she inspired me. Now she's passed on, but her words and her generosity in sharing what was happening has just been a powerful thing in my life.
Beautiful. Jennifer, thank you so much. It's my honor to be here with you. Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Holness, Canadian film and television producer and screenwriter and owner of Hungry Eyes Films. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.